When you're conditioned to shut down in an argument, a few things happen. One, you lose your voice. You stop expressing what you really think and feel. You go silent, avoiding conflict to keep the peace. But inside, resentment builds. You don't speak up, so your needs go unmet. And over time, you start to believe your voice doesn't matter. Two, you internalize anger. You swallow your frustration instead of releasing it. That bottled up anger, it doesn't disappear. It festers. It turns into passive aggressive, sarcasm, outbursts that come out sideways when you can't hold it back anymore. Three, you erode your own self-respect. And every time you back down, you reinforce that belief that your voice doesn't matter. You train yourself to play small, to avoid confrontation, to keep the status quo. And over time, you forget how to stand up for yourself, how self-respect slips away. How to overcome it? Well, number one, understand the pattern. Shutting down isn't who you are. It's a learned response. So recognizing that you weren't born passive, that you were trained to avoid conflict, to keep the peace at all costs. Acknowledge the truth so that you can start unlearning it. Number two, release the rage. You can't speak clearly when you're carrying all that pent-up anger. Use tools like Release the Rage. This is a process that I give my coaching clients to get that energy out, right? Or physical intensity, or journaling, or controlled breathing, whatever works to clear your head so that you can hear your own voice again. Number three, take the time to process. If you're an avoidant, you're not wired to respond immediately in a heated moment. Your mind needs time to come down and process what was said, to sort out how you feel about it, and then decide how you want to respond. But that doesn't mean you disappear. You tell your partner, I hear you. I need some time to think this through, but I promise I will come back to you. Reaffirm that you still care, that you're not shutting them out, just taking the time to process. Otherwise, their anxious mind may run wild with assumptions and fears, right? So number four, reframe your mindset. Stop seeing confrontation as a conflict. Reframe it as clarity. You're not arguing to win. You're asserting your truth. You're setting a boundary. You're showing up as the man who respects himself enough to speak, even when it's uncomfortable. Number five, anchor and truth. Before the next argument, ground yourself with one question. What do I need to say to stay in integrity with myself? Decide what you're committed to saying and come back to it no matter how intense the conversation gets. Even if your voice shakes, even if your heart pounds, say it.